Hello and welcome to the TCPC podcast. I'm here with Melanie.
Hey.
And Emily.
Hello.
And today, Emily will be taking over this podcast recording.
Yep, and it's all about food today.
Apparently, yeah.
So we're going to start with the this or that's. And I have specific ones for you, Jack.
Okay.
And I have specific ones for Mel. So Jack, we'll start with you. Are you ready?
I think so.
Okay.
Really?
Yep.
Was that necessary?
Yes, it was. Okay. Cookies or cake?
Ooh. I honestly like them both, man.
No, you gotta pick one.
But yeah, that's an option.
Being a TC today.
I like cookies because they got all sorts of different flavors.
Okay. Donuts or brownies?
I'm...
Told ya.
Okay.
I'm on fire today.
Last week Mel brought in donuts that were delicious from the cafeteria here at Westview.
Yes,
so
they were. They were very good. But we also had those cheesecake brownies.
Oh yes.
Those were
delicious.
I still dream about those.
So you gotta pick donuts or brownies.
I'm gonna go with donuts, man.
Okay. Hot dogs or hamburgers?
Burger.
Okay.
Definitely. Final answer.
Final answer. No hesitation. Okay. Spicy or plain?
I honestly like spicy and plain, but if I had to pick one, I mean, I've eaten spicy foods before because my dad would sometimes make spicy food sometimes.
Okay, so you're going with spicy?
I think so, yeah.
All right. Pasta or potatoes? This is like the reoccurring question.
It's important.
Well, I like fries, but I also like pasta as well, so I'm gonna have to go with pasta with this one.
It's a good choice because my next question is tomato sauce or Alfredo sauce?
Oh.
Well,
Whoa.
Isn't there different kinds of Alfredo sauce?
I think Alfredo sauce is just like butter, cream, and Parmesan.
Yeah.
And then tomato sauce, you can have a
Tomato
variety of
sauce.
tomato sauce.
I'll just say this because this is pretty amazing. I have done Alfredo sauce, like the typical way, the butter and the Parmesan. But you know the Boursin cheese,
Oh
like
my
the
gosh.
cream cheese?
Yes.
I have put that in the frying pan with like
it.
chives and salt and pepper.
Chives?
Yeah, so good.
And then just taken the pasta straight from the pot
And put it right in.
and put it right in with a little bit of the pasta water. It just kind of thickens it.
Oh, yeah.
That sounds delicious.
But
That actually does.
I've also done it with the Philadelphia
Cream cheese.
Urban garlic.
Oh.
Ooh,
But
urban,
that melts really well.
Oh my
like,
God.
really special.
Look at this. All right. Coffee or tea?
I pick neither because I drink neither.
Okay.
Do you drink iced tea?
Yeah, what's your drink of choice?
Sprite.
Sprite. Do you like ginger ale?
Yeah, I would drink that on occasions if there's no 7-Up or Sprite or
You know
Coke
what's my
or
go-to lately is we got a soda stream and
Ooh.
it is amazing, and I usually just put like lemon.
Is it one of those manual ones? Is it one of those ones you just push down and the three lights come up and you just
lights.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
It's great.
The automatic
Best thing.
one.
I was like, no, I don't want this. It's more clutter in my house. I'm like very against
That's
clutter.
Oh my
We
goodness.
got one not for Christmas. I think we got it at Canadian Tire on a boxing thing or something.
It's
And
worth it.
I think
I think
it's
so.
worth it. The kids use it, and it. I was nervous because I thought it might be a waste of money, like a gimmicky thing where the carbonated water wouldn't stay like it would just go flat in 20 minutes or whatever.
No,
and it doesn't.
it's great. It's
Yeah.
honestly
Yeah.
okay.
My dad's friend actually used to have one when he stayed with her. She had one of those streams that you just push down and the three lights come up.
Yeah.
Those are great because she would have like the soda syrup things. We would put it in we would pour the carbonated water in a glass and then pour the syrup in the water,
like a
and you
treat,
can
but
make
it's
your own
healthy.
pop.
Right.
I like it. It's good.
Yeah.
Okay, gravy or butter?
Oh my
I
goodness.
told you. Good questions today.
These questions are amazing.
I had my 7 hours of sleep. I had some caffeine this
7 hours of sleep.
I'm good.
Wow.
So gravy or butter?
Well, butter you can just have on occasions. It's just lying around your house. Gravy is more like of a holiday thing, so I'm going to go with gravy because I can go. Yeah.
Ketchup or mustard?
Both, because I eat both.
No, you gotta pick one.
Ketchup, because I have a lot.
I would go with ketchup too. Okay, chicken or beef?
Chicken.
Okay, seafood or tofu?
Seafood.
Ew.
What?
Why is
what?
it our
Tofu?
Because I know you. We both know you.
I wouldn't eat either of those.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, so.
I was originally thinking sushi, and then I was like, well, what else could you compare sushi to?
Well,
and I was like, no,
sushi's
sushi
different.
would win every time.
Yeah.
But then I was thinking
sushi is
spicy
the same thing.
agadashi tofu. Have you ever had that?
No.
No,
So
I have never had any kind of tofu in my life.
Okay, so I don't typically like tofu because of the texture. We all know my weird texture.
Yes,
thing.
seafood's good.
But they do spicy agadashi tofu, which is like deep fried spicy tofu squares, and then they give you like chives or green onions on top, and then you get a sauce on the side that you dip it into, and it is delicious.
Okay.
So that's where my weird brain thought
now
process
I
was.
see it.
Okay.
Now I
Yeah.
But I was like, sushi will win, and just nothing really to compare
The
to.
thing about sushi, I don't put a lot of thought into sushi. Whereas most foods that I eat, like if I think about if I go to a restaurant or back in the day when we could go to friends' houses and eat, I would typically look at my food and I would try to deconstruct it. I think we all do. We're kind of like, I recognize that as chicken. I definitely am getting a hit of sweet and sour sauce or whatever. Sushi is one of those foods that I eat that I never try to deconstruct. It's kind of one of those, like, it tastes good and I don't want to know what's in it.
You
so
just take it as it
Yeah.
is.
Yeah, and I don't know why sushi is like that, because I can't really think of another food that I would eat without prior knowledge.
Yeah.
Sushi's one of those things.
You just kind of accept it. I think too, sushi is always presented in such a beautiful way, and so like aesthetically, visually,
it's always pleasing.
It's always really pleasing.
Yeah.
And so you don't question it as much because it looks good all the time. Whereas sometimes you go to your friend's house and they give you food and you're like, this looks weird, but you eat it and it's good.
Yes.
Because they don't have that background. Whereas like it's like that aesthetic and like perfection and everything that goes into making sushi.
And it could be that sushi is served cold.
Yeah.
So that there's not like so much of smell is associated with taste.
Yeah.
So like I never walk in and see my husband and my boys eating sushi and go, that smells good.
Yeah.
So you don't get that sensory hit either.
Yeah.
Whereas
I never thought about that.
I've walked into the house when my daughter's been cooking some stuff and gone, ugh.
Oh no.
I don't want to eat
Hopefully
whatever
she doesn't listen to this podcast.
But here's the thing. Your sense of smell will turn you off before you even take that first bite.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
Like and I get, maybe that's what it is about sushi is that I mean maybe there are palates and if you have a good palate you taste really good. What is it called if you smell really good? Like I know a sommelier is like a wine person,
but that has everything. Like it's like the olfactory smell stuff,
right?
But also the palate as well.
The palate.
But like I never go, that sushi smells delicious.
Yeah.
Like, so I never go that. Well, I guess you would know if sushi had turned bad.
Yes, you
would. It would smell bad.
And then you would
say,
no thank you.
No thank you.
No thank you.
Okay, we've taken a side turn here.
Okay.
But
Why do we always bring the gross out in me, Jack?
Because you are you, and I'm thinking you are gross.
Okay, so I have a gross factor. Okay.
Yeah.
I'll own it.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
All right, we're going back on track here. Okay. There's a few left for you, Jack, and then we're gonna shift to Mel. So apples or oranges?
I have an apple almost every day for lunch at school, so I'm gonna have to go with apple. Actually, I have apples and oranges at school, but I most have apples.
So you're gonna go with apples?
Yeah.
Good choice. Apples are my favorite.
Hey, you know who loves apples?
Horses.
Horses. Kate 'em.
Tatum and I are getting
Obsessed.
married.
Oh my goodness. Okay, peanut butter or jam?
Peanut butter.
Okay, ice cream or frozen yogurt?
Ice cream. Well, yeah,
Ice
right.
cream.
What?
What?
Just asking.
Ice cream is good.
You know, every now and then you wave your healthy flag around. Right? I'm like,
You know, I was telling Jack that I weighed myself yesterday.
Yeah.
And it was not good.
Okay.
And yeah, that's probably what's prompted all of this because I want to think about all the delicious things that I shouldn't be eating.
Well, here's the thing. I'm wearing new jeans.
New.
And it's not because I wore the old pair out. I fatted out of them.
Yeah.
I'll own it.
It
12
happens.
pounds. That's a full size.
Yeah.
That's okay.
It's all good.
I guess.
You know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm still beautiful, so, you know.
You will never not be beautiful.
Right.
Yeah, right?
Plus, I'm super fun.
Yes.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Sometimes.
Here's the thing. Yeah.
Wow.
I don't think. Have we ever seen each other in a bad mood?
I mean, sometimes we're a little
Edgy?
off, but then we always
Yeah.
make each other.
Yeah, we bring
Happy.
each other up.
Yeah.
That's very, that's very true. That's what's good about art.
Okay, one
Yeah.
more for you, Mr. Hajim. Donuts or Timbits?
I've got with Timbits because you can choose different
Yeah,
sizes.
see, that's what I was thinking. You could eat way more of them.
Totally.
Okay, Melanie, are you ready?
I am always ready.
Now,
Melanie.
we're starting with a healthy kick for you. And it's not on purpose, it just kind of happened. And I have to admit, because originally I was going to ask both of you the same ones, and then I was like, no.
Well, is this...
Shift.
No, you didn't know I fatted out of my jeans.
I didn't.
before.
Okay.
Oh, wow.
Right? Hey, man, it happened. It happened.
Does it?
I'm
It happens
working
all
on
the
it.
time. Oh, so good.
Wow.
Carrots or celery?
Ew.
Yeah, right? Ew.
Carrots.
Okay. Broccoli.
Cooked carrots or raw carrots?
It can
Raw.
be either.
Raw.
You don't like cooked carrots?
No.
I do.
Okay.
They're gross.
Have
I
you ever
do.
had roasted carrots?
Yeah.
You don't like them?
Not really.
Do you like them, Jack?
Kind of. I'm not really a fan, but I'll eat them.
I think carrots would have to be like my go-to vegetable.
Well, okay.
Why?
So
I love them with hummus because they're like
Ooh,
crunchy.
hummus. Oh,
Carrot
love hummus.
Yeah, man.
Like garlicky hummus?
Yeah.
Like savory hummus with sweet carrot.
Yeah.
No.
You've never had like garlic butter roasted carrots?
No, you know how I've done carrots, and maybe this is why. So, yeah, it's a lie. I have roasted carrots. So I like the bunch carrots with the tails still on.
Yeah.
So I put them head to toe on the baking sheet.
So they fit,
Yeah, on parchment paper. I drizzle olive oil.
Yeah.
I do some Himalayan pink salt sprinkled on or ground on there. And then a drizzle of a good quality balsamic vinegar.
Oh, so that would be delicious.
Balsamic vinegar seems to hit that sweet just right. So I lied. Okay.
You get the hummus and carrots thing. It's like my favorite thing. Sometimes I come home from work and I'm like, I don't feel like cooking, and we eat raw vegetables. So like carrots, celery, cucumber, and radishes. I love radishes.
Do you?
And I eat it with hummus, and then we'll have like a boiled egg or like chicken or whatever. So just like super simple, healthy.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
What
Okay.
is this? Is some kind of sneaky like get on
Intervention.
coke, right? I'm like, what's happening?
Okay, I told you. I warned you. There was healthy choices. Okay. Broccoli or cauliflower?
Cauliflower.
Okay. Onions or tomatoes?
Ooh. Onions.
Okay. Ginger or garlic?
Oh, that's a hard one. And I can only pick one.
Only one.
Why not both?
I mean, both together are delicious.
Yeah, I gotta go with garlic.
Yeah. Okay. Almonds or cashews?
Ooh, I like cashews because they're creamy.
Yeah, they're delicious.
Almonds, especially the unsalted ones with the skin on.
No, they have to be salted.
Yeah, like, I don't know.
Yeah.
So cashews. Those are the little round ones, right?
The cashews, they're kind of like U shapes.
Like
Yeah,
those
Which
yeah,
are-
aren't
cashews.
actually nuts. Apparently, they're considered a fruit.
Really?
It's a byproduct of, if you look up cashews, it's like this weird flower that happens, and then the cashew grows outside of the flour.
Oh,
It's
I
really
don't
fascinating.
even want to even think about
Yeah.
harvesting of that.
It isn't. I can't imagine that it would be. I think that's why they're so expensive. Like you have to buy a thing at Cashews. It's like $20.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Okay.
Which is probably why I don't buy those.
Yeah.
Do you know what I do with almonds if we're talking about food? This is quick because I know we're over time, my fault. But do you like dates?
No. It's a texture thing. I think it's disgusting.
Okay.
Dates,
So
like
you
the
probably wouldn't like this,
like
and pretty much everything about this I don't like except for almonds. However, my sister made me eat this because that's what big sisters do. They make you eat weird stuff.
Yeah.
So, I had dates. So you take the date and you open it,
Mm-hmm.
and you put gorgonzola or blue cheese inside the date, and then you put almond on it, and then you put it in a slow oven, like around 275. So it warms up, and I gotta tell you, I am not a blue cheese or gorgonzola fan at all.
And it was delicious.
And it was
It's probably because
delicious.
it's got that like sweet, savory,
And then it
salty.
had
It's got all the
crunch
flavors.
of the almond. Like, honest to God, I crave those. And I made them at Christmas time, and like I made a cookie sheet of them, and everybody ate them.
Yeah.
I
don't know. If
Everybody, like the whole plate was clean.
Yeah. Like,
did you try them, Jack?
I don't know.
I don't know if I could do it.
Yeah, me either.
It's the dates more than anything.
Yeah.
Like stringy, chewy.
I don't like blue cheese at all.
No, I don't like it either.
Well, I don't like to smell it, but somehow that taste combination, the only time I eat blue cheese is on a steak. Or gorgonzola on a steak.
Have you ever had a gorgonzola and pear together? Because apparently that's a good
I've
combo.
had that in a salad with walnuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Walnuts?
Yeah, and that with a vinaigrette on top.
Oh.
Delicious. Wow.
See? This food. Okay.
See.
Bread or buns?
Oh.
Oh. Buns.
Yep. Okay. We're on the bet. I have one more.
I said buns.
Buns. Melanie's buns.
I'm not the only inappropriate one.
Oh my goodness.
Right?
You've had not enough sleep apparently. Okay.
Apparently.
Garlic bread or cheesy bread?
Garlic bread.
Oh, no hesitation. Okay. Toasted sandwiches or not?
Toasted.
Okay.
Toasted sandwiches.
Toasted, even bologna, whatever.
What?
Toasted
So like
bologna sandwich?
Have you ever had a bologna sandwich?
you would toast a sub from Subway?
Yeah.
Okay.
I would. I just like it. It's cozy or something.
Cozy.
Cozy
Ever?
sandwich.
So do you guys?
It's a
eat
broad way to
bologna?
put it.
Some people don't eat bologna.
I used to eat bologna.
I used to too,
And then
actually.
you Googled it or something, right?
You go.
We always used to go to my grandma's house for after school or whatever. She would visit us, and she used to make us bologna sandwiches. And my younger brother, was obsessed with putting the bologna in the microwave, and it kind of like curls up and makes this weird little cup, and it was his favorite thing in the whole world. And then he'd like mash it in between the two pieces of bread, and he'd be like so stoked.
Okay.
But we always used to eat bologna sandwiches at my grandma's. It was just like a thing. But then I found out,
What bologna is?
yes, we also always used to eat liver sausage.
Yeah.
And we used to put on crackers, and we were like, oh, this is amazing. And then we found out what it
Yeah.
was, and I was like, bleh.
Really?
But-
I wonder if you had a taste of it now, if you would enjoy
Yeah,
it.
probably.
I
If
don't
I
know.
didn't think about it, if I was just like, someone's like, here, I made this for you, eat it, I'd be like, okay.
Right. So, like, do you like pate then?
No.
Okay, I'll do it. I don't think too hard about it when I'm eating it. I
Yeah.
just think about how much
It's the
I'm
same with
enjoying it.
it's the same with hot dogs too, though. Like I think about what's in it, and I'm like, ugh.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, here's the thing. I think bologna and hot dogs are the same.
Yeah, oh
thing.
yeah, I guarantee you
think they're good friends
Yeah.
if they're not related.
Yeah.
Um,
Close
but
cousins.
fried close cousins. I like fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah.
So when
Fried bologna sandwiches.
Yeah. So you.
Oh.
But back in the day, Jack, bologna was the cheapest thing you could buy.
Yeah.
At the grocery
Yeah, it
store,
was, wasn't it?
Which is probably why your grandma had
Mhm.
it, and we always had it. But my dad used to buy it, and this sounds gross
Like
to
the
even
whole
say.
solid.
Yeah, but it's called a chub.
A bologna
chub.
chub.
A bologna
A
chub.
bologna
or a
chub.
of bologna.
That's
So
disgusting.
my dad, so my dad would
It
bring
sounds
home
disgusting.
this chub, and basically, you could just cut off like a loaf of bread. You could cut off your chub slice of
gross.
bologna, and it would go straight in the cast iron pan.
Ooh, cast iron.
And it was extra fancy when there were onions cooking in there with your
Yeah.
fried bologna, and then that went on toasted bread
And did you
with
put?
just mustard.
Okay, that was my next question.
Just
'Cause
mustard.
Your-
apparently that's a thing.
Yes.
That was your next
Yes.
question?
Well, not on this or that, but
Yeah.
Oh,
related
okay.
In conversation.
Mhm.
Yeah.
In conversation.
Yeah.
Okay, cereal or oatmeal?
Oatmeal.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Jack? Okay, let's ask you because you said oh. So would you choose cereal or oatmeal?
You know,
Any type of cereal.
I have cereal now, but as a kid, I had oatmeal a lot.
Yeah. We always used to eat, my dad used to make us oatmeal all the time, and we'd always have like cinnamon and brown sugar.
Brown sugar.
Oh!
Which is like not healthy at all. But
No, it's not.
Well, okay. What's your favorite sugary, absolutely non-healthy cereal?
You're both gonna cringe at me.
Don't say cornflakes.
No, please
Special
don't.
K.
A special
No.
K.
Raisin
Wow!
Oh, when
bran.
I go crazy, I have
Special K!
You guys are so terrible to me. No, I don't eat cereal because
You should.
it goes soggy and I can't handle it.
Oh,
Oh!
whoa, you're
Whoa!
hardcore.
Yeah, you are
You're
hardcore.
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 Okay, well, here's mine. Captain Crunch.
Oh,
When it gets stuck in your teeth for 45
Oh,
minutes.
doesn't it? Like I've heard people say that it cuts the roof of your mouth. Is this true?
Yeah, I
Is
don't
it
know.
corn based? Like what is
for
Captain
sure,
Crunch?
probably.
Captain
Corn syrup,
Crunch.
corn hydrogenized,
Oh,
bad
all sorts of
cancer sugar,
chemicals.
whatever. It's all in there.
Jack, what's your go-to cereal?
I have a Cheerios a lot now.
Oh, Cheerio. See,
Cheerios.
you made fun of me for my potential
What?
special
We
K,
were-
and he eats Cheerios.
Ew! Special K!
We're going from bad cereals. Did you ever tell us what your bad cereal was?
I don't eat cereal.
Because of it goes soggy.
Yeah, I used to like when we were little.
Yeah.
I used to like Lucky Charms.
Yeah, 'cause
Yeah, the marshmallows.
But I wouldn't put milk in it. I would just eat it.
Yeah.
Why?
Because it goes soggy and it's disgusting.
So-
You know what I love about Lucky Charms is the marshmallow bits, but that they're powder coated.
Yeah.
It's that powdery, whatever that is. I love
There's
it.
like dehydrated marshmallow, basically.
All kinds of dehydrated what's it. But
Super
it's-
unhealthy.
Yeah. So Jack, you can't pick Cheerios. You gotta go something sugary.
Do you have like Honey Nut Cheerios?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I love honey
But
Cheerios.
Shreddies?
maybe Shreddies? What?
Well,
No, I would go,
I expect you to say like Count Chocula or something.
Alphabets.
no,
Frosted Mini Wheats.
ooh,
Frosted Flakes.
ooh, Frosted Flakes. I would go, Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Ooh,
C-
Yes.
c- Cinnamon Toast Crunch.
Okay,
That's
and this is
delicious.
perfect timing because you are currently eating yogurt. Plain yogurt or
Why?
Flavored.
We're recording the
Why am
podcast.
I'm trying to. I fatted out on my jeans, yo. I'm trying to eat like cheese
No!
and yogurt. I got nothing good in this bag. Nothing.
Oh my goodness. Okay, savory pie or sweet pie?
Savory.
Ooh.
Chicken.
Oh, chicken pot pie.
Ooh, chicken pot pie.
You know what Scott made the other day?
What?
Mr. Teacher Scott made a Mediterranean chickpea pie,
Ooh.
and it was delicious. And the crust was like crazy buttery and super bad for us. but
Crazy
Did you
buttery.
make the crust?
Yeah,
Wow.
yeah.
And you fed him raw carrots
Mhm.
and
Yep.
hummus. That's awesome.
Not every
Carrots
night.
and hummus.
What did we make last night for dinner? I don't even remember. Oh, turkey sandwiches.
Ooh, that's good.
I was
Turkey
craving
sandwiches.
So
sandwiches.
cranberries or no cranberries?
No cranberries.
Too jelly or too?
Yeah, it's like
Mm.
raisins. I don't like that texture. It's the same with the dates. It's like that squishy, but there's the skin on there. It's gross.
Okay.
Gross.
Okay.
Okay, French fries or hash browns?
Hash browns.
Ooh.
Baked potatoes or roasted potatoes?
Roasted.
Okay. Soup or salad?
Soup.
A dessert first or last?
First.
Okay, perfect.
First.
Yeah.
You're a badass, Mel.
If it's my preference, right? You should come to my house for supper.
Yeah. You're a badass, Mel.
Right?
All right, that's the end of the this or that. So now we're on to our joint questions.
Our joint questions.
So, Jack,
Joint.
if you would like to look, I printed them for you.
Okay. You printed them.
Favorite spice. Now, this can be what you like to cook with or a favorite spice that you like to eat.
Okay, question 2 is the same exact thing as this or that question.
Is it?
Yes.
Favorite breakfast food?
Favorite breakfast food?
Yeah, but we're going with favorite spice.
Yeah, well, that's the first question, but it's okay.
Do you want to know mine? I can go first. If you
Yes.
So, Scott had learned, one of his coworkers taught him how to make aloo gobi, which is a cauliflower potato dish that's spiced with turmeric and all sorts of other things. And cumin is one of them, and it is my favorite spice.
I was going to say cumin for mine.
Well, there you go. We have good taste.
Cumin adds a depth and a richness.
Yeah.
To, you know what? Since you love carrots so much,
Yes, that would be delicious.
you need to have a cream of carrot soup with cumin in it.
Yeah, that'd be good.
You
I'd be
should,
into that.
that's your homework.
Okay,
You better come back next Wednesday and tell us how your soup was.
I will.
I want to see a picture of it too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might need a couple days, but I'll do it.
Yeah.
Mr. Jack, do you have a favorite spice?
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
Oh, come on. Salt and pepper.
Okay,
Ooh,
fine.
Pepper, yeah.
Salt and pepper, fine.
Is salt a spice or is it is there a difference
Seasoning.
between seasoning?
No, so
There must be.
No, I think salt is a seasoning. I think pepper's a spice because pepper's more spicy than salt is.
I'm curious now. That is a really good question.
Well,
We're going to have to do some research.
Let's look it up.
No, we'll leave it for later, Jack.
Let's look it up.
Okay, favorite breakfast food?
Shredded hash browns.
Ooh, yeah, but they got to be crispy.
Yes. No messing around.
Yeah.
They've got to be crispy.
Jack, what's your favorite breakfast food?
Oh wow.
I think for me, if it's going to be sweet breakfast, waffles with whipped cream and strawberries. So good.
Have you had those at Crow's Berry Farm?
No, but I've seen them and they look amazing.
I've had them.
So good.
one order, you could probably split. Like if you went with your mom,
Yeah.
I would split them. Your half with you and your mom, and the other half for Mr. Teacher Scott.
Okay.
Like
They're giant.
they're giant.
And then if it has to be like a savory breakfast, probably I really like poached eggs and sourdough toast. It's like my
Tell
go-to.
me this: how on earth do you eat a poached egg when you can't eat a raisin?
Okay, here's the thing.
Like,
It has to be like
right, Jack? Like,
it can't be.
Right?
People are gonna cringe when they hear me say this. It has to be like a hard-boiled poached or hard poached
Okay,
egg. It
'cause
can't
we
be
have
soft.
This Jack, Miss Emily and I, for our birthdays, traditionally, we
Pre-COVID.
pre-COVID, obviously,
COVID.
we have gone to Cora's for breakfast. Have you ever eaten at Cora's? Restaurant chain. They're pretty famous for their breakfasts.
Maybe.
Okay,
They're
there's
delicious.
one in Coquitlam, kind of tucked in Sunwood Square, and then there's one in
Sunwood
Langley,
Square.
just off the bypass beside the Toyota car dealership.
I like how that's the Toyota is the defining factor. I think.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, you know you're in the right place
Because of the cars.
because of the cars. But I order the eggs Benedict there.
Yes.
And I always order my eggs poached hard.
Yeah.
Because there's something, I don't like any jiggle in my eggs at all.
I think
ever.
it's a visual thing for me too, like the white when it's like runny still, and I get real
Yeah, it's
grossed out.
vomit worthy.
Yeah.
It really is.
Yes. Okay, we got sidetracked though. Jack, what's your favorite breakfast food?
Probably pancakes.
Ooh. Do you put something in your? I love blueberry pancakes. Do you put stuff in your pancakes?
Yeah, blueberries. And I put whipped cream on top.
Yes. Okay,
So
so
good.
kind of like the waffles.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, favorite lunch food. Jack, you have the same thing for lunch almost every day.
Yeah.
Sandwich and an apple. Is that your favorite, or do you have a preferred fave?
No.
That's it?
Probably a burger if I was in school.
Ooh, yeah.
Okay, so yeah, so I have weekend lunch foods and I have workday lunch foods.
Workday lunch.
Yeah.
Workday lunch food, my favorite? Probably something from the calf, a soup.
Ooh, yeah.
Like today they have French onion soup.
go-to.
I like soup.
You missed it
I think
because
soup and sandwiches are definitely like.
you were supposed to get a donut from there. You didn't.
I know, and you know, I was in there this morning and I asked specifically if she had donuts, and then because I was late for my big meeting, I missed the whole show.
Big meeting.
Next week.
Okay, favorite dinner.
I'm gonna go with burger again.
Burger. Yeah, burger and french fries are delicious. I also really love pasta or stir fry. I think my stir fry is my go-to when I don't know what to cook. I'm like, stir fry, because it's like vegetables, delicious.
I have like a seasonal favorite. Like in the winter,
yep,
I would like a lasagna, like baked,
yep,
and like bubbly and all of that with the garlic bread.
Yep.
A summer favorite dinner for me would have to be surf and turf.
Yeah.
I really like a steak and a prawn, or steak and shrimp, or scallops even.
Yeah.
Like I like that.
You know what? One of my favorite summer foods is corn on the cob. I love it so much. Jack, do you like corn on the cob?
Not really.
Killing me. So good.
How do you cook yours? Boil it, or do you put it on the barbecue and it's husk?
Yeah, that's usually my favorite.
Yeah.
I don't boil them anymore because it seems like way too much work and it takes forever. Well, it shouldn't, but it does.
Well,
I always forget about them.
Right.
But
you just
in
don't
the
want
husk,
too long.
but in the microwave.
Oh,
and it steams it, and it's delicious. But barbecue is preferred,
right?
Because it kind of gets that charred flavor.
Oh yeah.
Okay, favorite dessert.
Ice cream.
Ice cream. I like a really delicious chocolate cake. There's nothing better than chocolate
Do
cake.
you know what I find my favorite chocolate cake is? Is the gluten-free ones.
Really?
You know what? I was really hesitant, and my sister, I know, I love her. I don't know why I'm
ragging on her
today, but anyways, she took me to this healthy place in Victoria.
Yeah.
It's a restaurant called Rebar.
Okay.
And it's just all vegan and everything, and I was not buying into this, but she's 10 years older than me.
So you have to listen to her. Yep.
Crazy, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So away we go, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna have this chocolate, and it was a gluten-free, like vegan everything chocolate, and it was the most decadent thing. It was very close, and not as good as your mom's cheesecake brownies,
so good.
but it was without the gluten in it. It was fudgy and amazing.
So what? I'd be curious to see what they've
done.
used.
Yeah, I don't know, but no eggs. Like
yeah, no eggs,
brownie,
no butter.
Eggs. Yeah, so I don't know, but it was amazing. But in the summer,
it was amazing.
I love a sorbet. Have you ever had a sorbet?
Sorbet.
You want it to be ice cream, and it isn't. And when you take the first bite, you're like, "This isn't ice cream, but this is so good." So I like a lemon or a raspberry sorbet. Very delicious. So if you get a chance, try it.
You know what?
Sherbet's good too.
Sherbet is good too. You know what my favorite summer dessert is? Peach pie.
Oh,
you were going on about that like not that long ago, like a month ago, Jack?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
That's my favorite. Have you had a peach pie before, Jack?
I think so, yeah.
With vanilla ice cream.
Oh
so
my goodness.
So good. We're going to be so hungry after this. Okay. Now I have two more questions-ish, I guess you could call them. So the first one is, because we have talked about this before, and I think we've talked about this before on the podcast, but what would your gourmet grilled cheese include? Like, what would you put on your gourmet grilled cheese? Jack, you're up first. What kind of bread would you start with? Because I would have to go sourdough bread.
Yeah.
No ideas?
Probably whole wheat bread.
Ooh, okay. Whole wheat bread. What kind of cheese?
Cheddar. Cheddar cheese.
Old cheddar or like
mild
cheddar?
Old cheddar.
Okay. And then what other toppings would you include?
Maybe like a piece of turkey or something.
Oh, turkey grilled cheese. That'd be delicious.
Turkey and some mayonnaise on it too.
That would be delicious.
Yeah.
Okay, Miss Melanie.
I would go with sourdough bread.
Yep.
Ew.
I would go with I know, right? Nice one.
Ew.
Maybe it's an old lady thing. Maybe it's just us with the sourdough.
Yeah, I mean, I don't like sourdough when it's not toasted, but when you toast it, you can hardly taste the sour in the sourdough bread when it's toasted.
So good. I love sourdough. Okay, sourdough.
So sourdough, I would go with a skiff of mayo.
A skiff of mayo?
A skiff. That's the technical term. That's the official one.
No,
really fancy,
I think that's the old lady term for
Probably. Skiff. So
skiff.
Skiff of mayo. And then I would put Havarti.
Oh.
Right? I like a creamy Havarti. I think it might be a little sloppy. But Havarti, because I like the flavor. And then I would have to go with bacon. And grilled onions.
Grilled onions?
So good.
Yeah, but that would be a grilled cheese that I think with the Havarti and the bacon and the grilled onions, probably not with ketchup.
No. Ew. No.
Right? That would be a bad combo. So I would have to eat that without a condiment, which would be unusual.
Ew. But I eat mine with ketchup on the side.
Right? Yeah, but I don't think Havarti goes with ketchup. But the mayo would, for sure.
Yeah.
So that's my fantasy grilled cheese.
Okay, you made me think of something different. So I was originally going to go sourdough and like pepper jack jalapeno cheese with banana peppers. Spicy. No mayo, just butter, cheese, peppers. But then I was also, when you said the bacon, I was like, applewood smoked cheese, cheddar cheese.
Smoked cheese.
With bacon.
Yes.
And you'd have to put a little bit of mayo on that one.
Yeah.
But that would be delicious
That
as well.
would be delicious. Ketchup or no ketchup?
No, I'm not a ketchup person. Not with my grilled cheese.
Okay, so what do you
because
eat
it gets
ketchup with?
With like French fries, hash browns. I'll put it on my hamburgers.
Hash browns?
Yeah, I love hash browns.
Why?
But okay, here's my thing. It's coming back to the cereal. It's the soggy nature, because I find if you dip it, it gets kind of soggy. It's the same, but I get really grossed out when people dip their cookies in their milk or their tea or their. I'm like, why?
Is that okay? So my neighbor, I love her dearly.
Yeah.
Her big thing, and she's very good at it.
Yeah.
Is biscotti.
Yes.
And she makes it, and I think it's quite a process, an arduous process to make.
Yeah, I don't know.
And so when she gives that to you, it's an honor, right?
Yeah.
It's really special, and I make a big deal about it because she's like, I think she's well deep in her 80s.
Yeah.
And for her to even stand, she's got a hip replacement, and I think she's had both knees done. So for her to stand, it must be agony. But however, so I had that. She made this biscotti, and I made coffee.
Yeah.
And I dipped this biscotti in the coffee.
Yeah.
And the biscotti held up.
Yes.
So I was kind of like, okay, this is why people do this.
Yes, I think so.
And it tasted delicious, but like when you put your oatmeal cookie, it and then you end up with that weird sludge in the bottom.
Disgusting.
And no, thank you.
So that made me think of, so my dad is originally from Ireland, and we went back, I don't know, forever ago now, and we had cookies or biscuits, and it's like a European tradition is like hard cookies. Mm-hmm. So I think maybe that's where it came from. And then we've obviously had family out here, and my mom bakes cookies and all sorts of things, and they're like soft cookies, like it's typical North American to have like softer cookies. And they were like, are these okay to eat? Like, are they cooked? We're like, yeah. So I think maybe traditions have come from different
cultures.
Yeah, different cultures and like different expectations as to what. Because I wouldn't dip any cookies, but I wouldn't want to dip a soft cookie.
Somehow the biscotti worked.
Yeah,
and
it is quite solid.
Chance. Like I would never just eat biscotti. Like talk about scratching your mouth, right? Like, yeah, for sure.
But no, I wouldn't do it. Gross. I don't like chunks in my liquids.
Okay, that sounds gross. Chunky liquids.
Liquids. What do you think about that, Jack? Chunky liquids. Okay, last question. And I think I'd save this one for last because we've talked about this a lot too. Not on the podcast, I don't think. But pizza is the theme here, Jack. And if you were going to pick a pizza for Mel, what pizza would you pick for her? And then I'm going to get you to pick a pizza for me as well, just because I'm curious to see how you think we would, what we would enjoy.
Well, I don't know. Mel hates mushrooms.
Yes.
So.
You're going to pick her a mushroom pizza?
What?
This is how he really feels about you. The truth is coming out.
To make it extra special, you should just make those mushrooms come out of a can.
Oh God! Oh!
So are you gonna go with your mushroom pizza for Mel, just for fun?
I don't know. Maybe.
Okay. What about for me?
I might.
What would you pick for me? I'm a little nervous.
Oh no! I don't know what the hell you don't like to do.
You get crust, Emily. I picked crust for you.
Just try.
Yeah.
Okay, Mel. What pizza would you pick for Jack?
For Jack?
Knowing what his tastes are now.
Knowing what your tastes are now, I would pick for you a cheeseburger pizza.
Ooh.
Right? With the cheddar cheese and the ground beef. And that's what I would choose for you.
Yeah. Okay, what would you pick for me?
For you, my dear,
My dear?
My dear. That's
how
my
cringy.
maniacal evil.
Yeah, here it comes.
Oh my God.
No, I'm seriously going to play nice.
Okay.
I think listening to you talk about your peppers,
Yes.
I would probably go with an Italian-based pizza.
Ooh, yeah.
So I would do like a skiff of
A skiff.
tomato sauce.
That's twice you've
That's 2 times.
now
It was
used
mostly
that
for
word
your
skiff.
benefit, 'cause
She
I
did
could
it. She
tell how
looked at
much
you and
like
said-
the word skiff. So skiff
Apparently.
tomato, really, really high quality olive oil.
Ooh.
Olive
And then
oil.
I would do thinly sliced red onion, just barely, right? Just for flavor.
Yeah.
And then I would hit that with some herb de Provence.
Oh.
I would
She's
give
getting
that.
real
I'm
fancy.
getting really into this. Like, I think we need to have our pizza party.
We do.
And then I would put like peppers on it, like not red and green pepper, but like your banana peppers. And I don't know if you would be open to like a salami on there.
I would be.
Ooh, salami.
Like I think thin sliced rather.
Yeah.
I would go that way for you, and more of an artisan feel.
Oh.
Thinner crust.
Yeah,
right?
I'm into it. Sounds delicious.
Yeah. Totally. Yeah.
All right, Mr. Hajim, I'm handing the podcast back to you. My questions are done for today.
Yeah.
Those were really amazing. You were on fire with this.
Yeah.
On fire.
She set the bar now,
Yeah,
Jack.
now it's your turn. All right, so shall you? Blah blah blah. My brain's just ruined my question. I was gonna say, would you wrap up the podcast for us? My brain's
Would I?
Yes, will you please?
I guess. Well, after Mel did her really cringy words with the skiff. There we go, skiff, and then there's a couple of cringy moments in there.
Chunky liquid. All right, let's wrap it up.
Okay. Another one. We've come the end near this podcast. Yeah, this is the end of the podcast. So, we have not been able to upload podcasts lately because SoundCloud has a limit, and you gotta pay for more storage apparently. So, we are looking at options. We're trying to do YouTube actually. I have actually created a YouTube channel of the TCPC podcast YouTube channel. So I mean, you can go check that out on YouTube. I mean it's up there. The logo's there. The banner's there. There's no videos. There's no content.
We're working on it.
We're working on it. So if you would like, you can go check it out at the TCP. I think it's the TCPC podcast.
I hope so.
And go subscribe, and soon we should have some content on there. Some content on there. I can't speak to you, obviously. But yeah, today is this is the end of the podcast. This was just a random podcast. We have no one booked for today. This was just a random podcast. So I hope you all enjoyed it. So I'd like to thank everyone for listening, and I will see you all next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
Who's? Oh, I am currently recording. I guess I hit the record.